Meeting at 7:05. Remember, we are being recorded, so play nice. And welcome. I did not get as far as printing anything out.
I didn't print it, but there it is.
I didn't make much of an agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I think you're good. Thank you so much for letting me use that. So this is my first time, so I am such a rookie. I am just learning what you guys, learning the ropes and trying to figure things out as I go. So,
We are too.
Okay.
Very good. So minutes from previous meeting, we'll push that off till next meeting.
Yes, please.
Old business, what are we standing at with old business?
The brochures
Brochures,
and
yeah.
the farm to school. And that's basically
that-
all we're doing today.
As far as the brochures, I think the...
So I didn't print another one out because it keeps printing with that white border, which makes it funny to fold. But you had said
You
that...
gave me a good one to,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. So hopefully, and if not, Emma said, maybe I can finagle something or tell you what to do. So my daughter kind of put together well, maybe I did print it out. Nope, this is still the wrong address.
Right to Farm
Right to Farm
flyer.
Ag Commission,
Ag Commission brochure.
that we're gonna pass
Oh.
out.
So will we have those to pass out on Tuesday?
Yes,
And
I
or-
can go.
And/or
to-
should we?
Well, it's
Given
to
the
kids, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Maybe, I don't know.
yeah,
So there are 325 children. That includes preschool and the CAPS program. When I spoke with the principal the other day on the phone, she said they kind of run their own show, so she will leave it up to them whether they can come or not.
Mm-hmm.
And she will plan on K through 5 coming, 9 to 12. It's going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah, it looks nice.
And, I mean, if we want to jump into that, we
yeah,
can.
yep.
Okay, so I have for farms, Plainview, Bee Nice Farm will come. I'm not going to bring bees, but I'll bring a whole setup and just talk about how cool bees are and how important they are, and they don't really stay around. So Farm Day is something that the Ag Committee has done in the past. We've skipped a few years. We didn't do it during COVID, I know.
Correct.
But it's a lot of fun. We go over to the elementary school. We set up in the field that's kind of
Behind the school.
behind the school on the other side of the parking lot.
Before it drops.
yeah.
The kids love it. We've had animals there in the past. We, way back when you could give them things to
Samples.
eat,
Sugar.
sugar. I would bring honey sticks. Kathy would make up some tea that she makes from the herbs that she grows. So we can't do any of that, but we can still talk about how cool our farms are and what Hubbardston has to offer as far as farming goes.
Now, are these only farms that right now have been established as in?
No,
Okay.
no.
Because I got
I'm
baby
just,
goats and they're just the cutest things.
I was just gonna say, do you have
Now,
anything
do you
tiny?
have a way of, number one, carrying and keeping them contained?
Right
Portable
now,
fencing,
yeah, I have electric fence that they're.
Okay.
but not
Oh,
at
you
the
can't.
school.
How,
No.
Do you have like a playpen that you could put them in?
Yeah, how big are baby goats?
My baby goats right now are. My baby boys just got neutered at 8 weeks, so
Don't
we're.
bring them down.
They're actually.
I'm only
They're
kidding.
really good boys and girls. I have my big boys are a little bit too rambunctious. They wouldn't do good. But
Are they 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 10 pounds?
I would say they're probably. I can pick them up pretty easily. So I would say
20-ish.
20, 30-ish.
Because I
they're
have the
about-
fencing that I have for the alpacas that would, yeah.
They're really good in their
They wouldn't fit,
containment.
yeah, they wouldn't sneak out. What I typically do now, I don't bring my gate for my fencing.
Mhm.
I just open in between two panels And so the only thing is, if I brought a gate, they might sneak in between the gate.
Gates.
But yeah, I can bring,
Can you bring enough so that they can be side by side? Would that work, or is that not a good
no,
idea?
probably not a good idea.
Not good for the alpacas.
Just, well, it,
And too crowded.
without getting into long
It's
discussions, you know.
not a good idea. Okay.
Probably not, but I have enough that I can bring and set it up.
Okay.
And, you know, they will have fun.
Oh, right now they're loving, they just got introduced to grazing, and they take down a pine tree all by themselves. They love it. They love it. So,
Yes, that would be wonderful.
So that would be.
So do you
nice.
have a name for your?
our farm is actually, we just registered the farm this year. It's Natty Brook Farm. And that is a sign on my driveway, but we're still in the up and coming stages. I'm going to be having the Department of Recreation and just come and take a look and see what I can do when it comes to like kind of protecting the land. So that for agricultural reasons. and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I still got a ways to go. I'm just
Yeah.
starting that process.
Yay, okay.
All
What
right,
time
so
is it?
It
It's at-
starts at 9, so you need to be able to set up there no later than 8:45, but not
Yeah.
much earlier than that.
Because of the buses, so we
Because of the
can't.
buses.
We can't really get into the parking lot until after 8:30 when the buses leave.
Now, when is it? Saturday?
No,
Next
it's a
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday or
Next
Wednesday?
Next
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
the
All
3rd.
right, that made that I work.
Okay.
That would be. Shoot.
Okay.
I am
All right.
sorry.
That's okay. Next
But
Tuesday.
yeah, you know what? That's something for me to look towards
Yeah.
Another
next
year.
year.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
goats will be bigger, but you know,
But
I
you might
mean,
even have babies again.
we may, yeah. My girls are really docile, but my boys can be a little rambunctious, even though they're neutered. But yeah, I mean, that's something for. I would.
Next year.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
That's a bummer because that would have been fun to go to.
It is
Yeah.
always during the school
It's school
Yeah.
day.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't work Mondays and Wednesdays, so.
Monday and Wednesdays,
We'll
okay.
plan
well,
for
we'll
next
keep
year.
that- Yeah. No, well, we can definitely keep that in mind as far as.
Well, I can also get the time off. It's just so I can.
We kind of just
A
threw
bit short
everything at
a
you.
minute.
you know.
Yeah, sorry
Short
about
notice.
that.
With less than a week's notice, that's not nice.
Who else will
So Burnshirt Hills, they're coming. Stephanie's very excited. They'll bring whatever they brought last year, a horse and something else, didn't they?
I didn't get to come.
I forgot, but they're coming. They're very excited. Talked to Joyce Green. She is trying to figure out which cool old tractor to bring, and I said any cool old tractor would be awesome. So they're coming. Meg Demalia has that pig named Simba, and the pig will be there. Ladybug Farm, and that's all.
So what are it's 9 to what?
9 to 12.
9 to 12, okay.
So the principal will work on the schedule of who comes out when. They won't overwhelm us. I know last year we had it from like 9 to 2, and by noontime, all of the classes had run through it. So we chose to just keep it until 12. And then, yeah. So that sounds fun.
325 kids.
I might, since nobody else
Oh,
is,
fun.
do chickens. I can bring some of my.
Well, I was.
My chicks are about 3 weeks old now,
Yeah.
and I might be able to bring, some of 3 or 4 of those
Yes, that would
for
be very
display
cute.
at that age, not the
Yes.
little puff balls
Right.
anymore.
Yep.
But they're not at the Velociraptor stage where they're ugly either.
Right.
And then I thought, it
Yeah.
says 50 pages. I thought I would make enough, now that I know how many students there are,
Yeah.
make multiple copies and everybody can get a copy of an activity.
Chickies. Yes, that's awesome.
They can pick their own.
So I would have time to go to Staples and see if they can print this off of like I can email it directly
Email,
to
yeah.
Staples, and then they can print it.
This?
Yeah.
Do you think that you want this many to pass out
Oh,
to
no,
the
no.
kids?
I don't know, no. But I was just thinking for future use so that we can actually like get it out to people instead of just talking about it all the
What
time.
we
No.
might want to do is get it printed by Staples, but then we could probably have the town make copies, two-sided copies.
Oh, after we have a good printed
Yeah.
one? Yeah.
I can ask Mel.
Yes.
I didn't ask Mel. I didn't give anything to her.
Right.
Sorry.
No, no,
It's been
that's
busy.
fine. No, it's all fine. And I
Okay.
don't even know if, is 48 Gardner Road the right address?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I did print out a new one. Okay, so,
So first, let
Yeah.
me ask Mel. I'll
Yes.
send it to her
yeah,
because she handles things
Perfect.
for the AgCom.
yep.
Ask Mel if it can be two-sided without margin. And we'll start there. Do that tomorrow.
If you get them, we can have the kids fold them.
Oh my God.
Folding contest.
Yeah.
We could give one to each of the teachers,
We could.
Yeah.
so we should have some copies
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And now, in the past, I think they've also had a few parents,
And parents.
yeah.
So maybe
something we can give
the
a few out, but
adults.
not,
We
right.
can
Yeah.
hand out to the adults.
Yes.
Will hand out brochures to the adults. That's it, yeah. It'll spread as,
Yeah.
however they want to do it at that
Right.
point. So I might do chickens and then I might do, like I have cucumber plants and then I don't have cucumbers yet, but I might
Right.
bring a cucumber from the store, a zucchini plant,
Right,
a
right.
yellow squash, and
Yeah.
have some vegetables and stuff on display.
Yeah.
This is what the plant looks like, this is the
This is-
fruit that comes
right.
off the plant.
Yeah.
So, kind of a twofold thing maybe.
And
I'm not sure. Do you have any suggestions?
no, I like that
I'm
idea a
open.
lot. No, I
Okay.
I just remember last year it was a beautiful day and the kids really just kind of ran around. They looked at everything. They petted who they could pet. They
Yeah.
spent a lot of time petting the pig. You know, you had some serious questions, but mostly it was like kind of just a cool outside.
What age group are you looking at this?
K
It's
through
the
5.
elementary school. so
Elementary
it's-
school.
You're gonna get, I know that, I used to do educational events, but not for farming or anything.
Mhm.
And the best questions, you would just be peppered all day. It's like
Yeah.
you come there with this, okay, I've got all the information. No, the questions were like so bizarre and you had,
Yeah.
so if there's like animals or fruit or
Yeah,
something like,
yeah.
these kids are gonna,
Yeah.
you know, they're gonna entertain themselves.
Yes,
and they're just gonna
exactly.
be,
The
Yeah.
coolest thing is when anything poops.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And makes
Exactly.
it smelly and all the
Right.
rest.
Yep, yep, and yeah, they're gonna,
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
1, 2, 3.
We had the
4,
after-school
5.
program
So we have
come one
6.
time. And
Yes.
they said it was the easiest, best event because the kids stood still so that the alpacas would come near them,
yep.
and then they all pooped and peed. And so the kids just,
Like, that was awesome.
Yeah.
and they didn't run around, run away.
Right.
It was like, you know, I touched an alpaca and it pooped.
I know. Life is
It never
too
came
good.
back.
It's just,
Yeah. So I know last year I kind of met them at the top of the hill and just, you know, gave them the little spiel about being respectful to animals and, you know, keeping your hands to yourself kind of thing. And that seemed to like work okay. And the teachers are great over there. They will also do that before they come out. But, you know, like,
Well, I'll bring my 10 by 10 tent
yeah,
and
yeah.
a couple tables.
Yeah,
So
and I
it's
was gonna
sort of
bring my
isolated.
bring my tent and
For what I
just set
do.
up like what a beehive looks like, and then you know all the parts, and it's
Yeah, identify these parts.
yeah, and I have a couple little display things that I can also put on my table, and so it'll be again, some kids stay and chat, and some kids just run around. And it's all fine.
Yep.
It's all good. All of that is good.
They're probably
Yeah.
gonna, how many times you get stung a day?
Oh yeah, you get a lot of fun questions. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been great in the past.
It has, yeah, and I'm
yeah.
glad that we're back on that schedule.
Yeah.
So I will send out another email, maybe Sunday night, just to remind people, or maybe Friday night to remind people.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah,
Or
and
Tuesday, 9 to 12.
Tuesday 9 to 5, 9 to
Set
12.
up 8:45 and
Yep.
9 to 12.
Just, yep. And then just be careful of the buses and, yeah, because then I think it's the preschool that comes in like a little after 9 o'clock, but I'm not sure, but I can ask that.
And where did you guys park the last time?
We
you
just
did
parked
it?
in the parking lot. There
Regular
weren't that
parking.
many.
Okay.
I mean, I think you pulled your trailer
On the
Yeah.
grass.
on the
Okay.
grass or something, and then the tractor was in the little green area where the flagpole is. They pulled it right into that
Okay,
so that they weren't blocking the loop.
gotcha.
So as long as we don't block
The turning loop.
the
Yep.
turning loop, so
Yeah.
that
Okay.
emergency vehicles can get in, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not feeling
Yeah,
well
I
enough
was-
the last
yeah.
time to participate.
Yeah, and it was good. And then the first year
Oh,
we did
I know.
it, that was like crazy. They just loved it. They loved it.
Mm.
Or I should say, the first year I participated in it, they loved it. Because I know you guys have been doing it for a while.
Off and on.
Off and on,
Yeah.
yeah. There's been changes in principles and so on.
Yeah,
Right,
people
and
participate.
timing
COVID
and
everything.
weather
So,
and
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yay. So yeah. So that's going to be a great day. The weather looks great.
Mhm.
Yay us.
If you don't hear from me by the time you send out the reminder email, let me know about
Okay.
this brochure thing.
Okay.
I'm going over to the school for something tomorrow morning. If there's anything you want me to
Okay.
pass on, but probably not. You're the
I
contact
think,
person.
yeah, and I saw her the other day. She came into the store, and
You're all
we're,
set?
We're all good, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll touch base with the secretary again, maybe like Thursday or Friday. And just, yeah, they're looking for things to do with the kids when it's nice out and the school's almost
trying to
over.
think.
And, yeah. I mean, it's too bad we can't,
Instead of
snack 'em
cornhole
up.
toss, we could do a potato toss, I suppose.
Do you have a cornhole thing?
Frame? Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun.
Stand behind the line and
Yeah.
toss in a potato.
Plant the potato. Get the whole plant the potato.
Oh my god. We could do tomatoes and that would
No,
be
no,
fun.
no, no,
Eggs.
no.
Oh my god.
Just
eggs. Yes, let's do
No.
eggs.
They're
Oh
too
my God.
expensive.
That's
No.
right. Those are golden now.
They
No,
are.
we could do. we
No
could have a-
teenagers going around hitting any houses
Ew,
with
they-
eggs.
Get some
What?
sparrow
Parents would
eggs
kill
in the barn.
Oh, right.
Okay,
I told my friend to get
so
rid of those. She said,
cornhole and toss with potatoes.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
They love it.
They will. And then we can also I have,
Because potatoes is about the only thing you can toss safely.
That's
yeah,
right.
Right.
It's
Won't
a
break
smaller,
anything.
Won't break anything.
Right. But I also have, I can get, I don't have, well, I do. I have like, they're little hand warmers. You put them in the microwave, but they're filled with rice, but I can bring those and we can toss those as well.
Well, I have the whole game.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I could do that.
Yeah. But
But
you
I
can
was-
bring both. Yeah. But
I
the
was
potatoes
thinking
would be
the
funny.
potatoes would be cute
Yeah.
because it's a farm vegetable.
Yes.
And when they're dug up,
Right.
you have to toss them. If you do it by hand, you have to
Yes.
toss them into a basket.
There
And
you
maybe I'll do as a
go.
basket instead of
Yeah.
a cornhole.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Toss, basket toss. I have
Yes.
baskets. Because when you dig them up,
Right.
you do toss them into wooden baskets, typically. The old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll do that. That's a veggie thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's an active thing.
Yeah. All right, now we gotta think of another active thing.
Well, we've got the tractor, the pig, the
Yeah,
alpacas,
yeah,
Yep.
the horses,
yeah. And they used,
and
they,
potatoes.
last year they raced the horse back and forth. Oh, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. But I,
All right, that'll,
Yeah.
how to make vegetables fun, right?
exactly,
And safe.
and safe.
They're not gonna be huge, they're gonna be medium.
Yeah.
Handheld
Yeah.
ones.
Okay, that's great.
Okay,
What else is
just
on our
thinking
agenda?
on the fly here.
Fly,
because
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wasn't.
like really bummed that I can't make it now. 'Cause I think the goats would really love it.
And you would.
Yeah.
I would love it too. I think
Yeah.
These
Next
goats,
year
they,
would be
they,
great.
they will, the baby goats will, they'll go up and kiss you and everything. They're really,
Aw.
they're really, seriously, they are cutie patooties. So, at this
The
age.
only thing is you can't actually, you should bring handy wipes if you were gonna have
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, like
And
Purell
Bring
and stuff like that.
Bring handy wipes,
Or hand sanitizer or something.
one or both,
Yeah.
actually. Regular handy wipes and hand
It's like the kids are pretty
sanitizer.
young.
No, it's, wearing my Board of Health thing, you gotta do that, okay?
I can also grab some extra so that every tent has it, just in case.
So,
And just like, you think baby wipes or like those generic like baby wipes work, or?
yeah, the generic handy wipes that
Okay.
you get,
Yeah,
whatever is
like from Walmart.
unscented, blah, blah, blah.
Right, right.
Allergen-free, whatever.
Oh, okay, yep,
You know, just to have a couple packs around, especially if they're gonna pet your alpacas.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
play in the dirt and stuff, so just clean
Right.
potatoes, it's not gonna be a big deal, but,
Right.
it is one of those things that before we moved up here, a farm in Pennsylvania had a petting area, and they got sued. So that it goes a long way back, so,
Did somebody get sick or something from?
mhm.
Oh, oh wow.
Yep, so always
Okay,
have hand sanitizer around with animals. That's going way back,
wow, yeah.
like 2007. And then Pennsylvania put in all kinds of rules and stuff because an issue happened.
Mm,
The farm got sued.
wow.
Yeah, just FYI for all of you. And that should do it.
And new business?
We welcome Linda.
Yay.
Would you be willing to actually join as an Ag Commission member?
As it, yeah, I mean, I think I'm very much into it. I just don't know what is it, but yeah, I mean, this is.
You just did it. You just did it.
You saw what we do.
Doesn't get any better than this.
The one thing
Oh,
that will,
we can give you our mission statement.
I was reading it. I actually love this brochure. It, like,
Yeah.
kind of gets to the nitty gritty of
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
so I will,
But we also have,
so I'll send your email, or maybe you can, here, I'll pass it around. You can
Yeah.
put her contact information down and add her to
Yeah,
your
I'll
own
add you,
list.
yeah.
Okay? Right up here.
where do we have? We have this cool thing that,
Oh, I have, it's,
Yeah.
first off, if you go to the Town of Hubbardston website,
Uh-huh.
pull up the Ag Commission, you'll see the members, you'll see, you can connect to the link that has the missions
Okay.
stuff on
yeah,
it.
I
Alright.
don't
The
know.
right to farm bylaw, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the, more, it's.
So what we
more
would
fun
like you to do
committee.
is
Okay.
go to the town clerk, Mel,
Oh, it
when
is.
you have a chance,
Okay.
and fill
Oh.
out the form to ask to be appointed. And, this
That
was
was
mine.
yeah.
And then, we approve.
Yay! Thank you guys.
Right? We approve, and then they pass it by the select board for appointment.
Okay.
Okay?
For the
So
Ag
you,
Commission.
yeah,
Oh, I just need her email address.
yes, you're working
So,
on that.
and this is my, like I said, I'm
It's
kinda
okay.
ignorant. So I would go to Mel,
Fill
just
out-
fill out the form for the appointment for the Ag Commission.
Mhm.
Okay.
And if there's anything else that's needed, she'll tell you.
She'll tell me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
It's quite simple. We have about 9 meetings a year, most often on a Wednesday.
Okay.
Once we do this, we don't need to have a meeting till the fall, right?
Right, yeah, unless we want to get a summer gathering together. Or we can make that unofficial and informal if we want to do that.
Let's see how our summers go. How about that?
Yeah.
How
Really.
about that? So officially, the next meeting would be in September.
September, yeah.
So when do people come to you with issues, or is it like,
Once in a while.
okay, and then you can
So
throw things off of each other? 'Cause-
So as a member of the Ag Commission, we are protected under the town's umbrella of liability
Mhm.
once you're appointed. Complaints of noisy roosters, whatever it might be, oftentimes they're often going into the Board of Health,
Mhm.
and then they direct them to the Ag Commission,
Okay.
to the clerk that handles that. More often than not, that's what happens. If there is a complaint. And then you can schedule a visit, whoever is available and whoever it's appropriate for. If there's big issues, animal control can be contacted to handle the issues versus any one of us.
Mm-mm.
And there aren't too many complaints.
No, no.
Um,
Telling you, if
in-
nobody's complained about my baby goats, yeah, that's not, because they're loud.
But then our other main purpose is education and to protect the right to farm in Hubbardston.
Okay.
Those are the three biggies that
Those are the
we
big ones.
are trying to accomplish.
Okay.
Did I miss anything?
About it.
We try and do maybe one educational thing. This year we did raising chickens in February. And then we'll do the farm to school day for the kids. And then some kind of farmer social.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has, the first time it was held in the summer at Keith's place, it was well attended, and then summers got busy and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff, and attendance was smaller. So maybe we'll switch to a different season of the year.
Yeah.
The last thing that we're working on is the bylaw, which we're at the point of, it's for, my brain stopped.
Agritourism.
Agritourism bylaw. It was brought up last year, over the last couple years, through planning board, and there were so many things that just didn't quite jive last year when they wanted to bring it to, have it ready to bring to town meeting, that it was just dropped. And we've been working on revising that document, and we'll finish it up, and then in the fall, and if there's a fall meeting, town meeting, hopefully have it ready for that. Because you have to have a public hearing 45 days before town meeting and get it on the warrant.
Yeah, I heard.
So
I got
all
all
that
those
whole-
emails about new warrants and all that. Kind of
Yeah, and
still
that's,
learning the lingo.
so that would be the fall activity as far as Ag Commission business.
Okay.
Keith is chair, I'm secretary, and that's it. Everybody else is,
Support.
we're just all,
Support staff.
there's just 5 of
Yeah,
us, so
yeah.
it's,
Okay.
Rebecca's sick today, so she's not here.
Sounds
Yeah.
really good because yeah, I'd love to.
And we'd love to have a full board, which is 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
To have meetings, you have to have at least 3 people.
Okay.
Quorum.
Okay.
And then, once you're appointed, there's a online code of ethics thing to go through, and Mel will
Okay.
handle that for you.
Okay. I will talk to her this week then.
Yeah, it'd be
I'll
great.
drop by.
And
And then,
that'd be awesome, actually. Very awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Then we'll
just
have
reading
a-
about some of the education. It's like, oh my God, I'm just going through all that stuff. This is so cool. Went to Farmer Social. This is great. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even, I'm learning a lot. So this is, I'd love to participate and
Excellent.
hopefully,
Are you new to town or a new farmer?
I've been here
or-
actually. We built up in New Templeton, 79. So we built a house up there. We bought the property there, and it abuts the conservation land. So that's what
Nice.
we're very.
Yeah.
It was drew it to us. I mean, drew us
Yeah.
to it, and our goal was to establish a working farm. But learning how to do it and learning how to do it right and stay
Yes.
within, we had to focus on the house first and then everything they had to do. And this town has actually been really easy to work with. When we built the house and making sure we were all into codes and stuff like that, it was really easy to work with.
Nice.
And the website is very, and I think when I met Kathy, and I do a lot of with the horses, like with Mesa Farms. My daughters used to ride there, Holiday Acres. Eventually, that's where we'll go back because I grew up on a farm and horses and stuff. So kind of want to get back there, but it's a lot easier when you're a kid versus the adult because now
Yes.
I'm kind of expected to pay for everything. It's a lot different.
The nerve, I know.
The nerve of that.
Nerve of being an adult.
Is this an extra copy or your only copy?
This is
No,
my
that's
only copy,
okay.
but
I
I can make you another one.
You know
Or
what?
we can-
I'm going to get on that website.
Yeah, I
rather
just
than
printed
save
it,
the
I
trees
think.
and
Okay.
utilize that website because now I got my little notes. I'm going to decipher these when I get home. So,
Yeah,
this
yay.
is great. Thank you for inviting me because this will be great. I think I still will be asking a lot of questions.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what the Ag Commission is all about,
Yeah.
Right.
is to help out each other,
Cool.
really. Anything else? I think we're set now
Yeah.
for,
Yeah, so we're good for
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yep.
Yep.
I will
And
touch
then-
base with everybody and tell them, and I'll be there, by 8:30 so that people aren't there wondering what to do, and it'll work out great.
Motion to adjourn? Second?
I second
All in
it.
favor?
There you
Yay.
go.
Let's
All in
go.
favor?